Welcome to Mr. Belle Kitchen today. First of all, I'd like to thank all my subscribers, all my viewer watchers. Haven't subscribed, been watching, wonder should I subscribe to Mr. Belle Kitchen? Yes, you should subscribe to Mr. Belle Kitchen. That's all you have to do. Ding! Hit that bell and you are subscribed to Mr. Belle Kitchen. Mr. Belle been doing a lot of videos and everything, nice, good videos. Hope I've been a good help to some of them, and I thank you for leaving all the good comments saying how they didn't know how the Power XL work or different things. I'm glad I've been good help to you and everything. Hope I've been putting out some nice recipes and everything. You know, I'm trying my best to try everything the Power XL in the oven. Today I want to be cooking in the Power XL. Today I'll be smothering some pork chops in the oven today. Today I have some nice fat pork chops. As you see, I'm leaving the fat around it so it could just get in that gravy and everything, make everything nice. As you see, I have nice 5 of them because there's 5 of us in the family, so I'm gonna make 5 of them, and I didn't want to stack them up in the Power XL. I could have did a couple of them in there. Maybe in the future, I'll put it on the list and I'll do a couple of them in the Power XL and show you, but in the oven it's just as good. You can use any kind of ingredients you want and everything. Today my ingredients is, I'm using a fourth of a bell pepper, and I have some mini bell peppers, different colors and everything. And I just use a half of each one. I'm gonna cut it up in a bowl I'll be using. And I use 1/3 of an onion right here. And my season today, you can use any kind of season you want. I'm using a teaspoon of garlic salt, a teaspoon of garlic powder, and a teaspoon of accent, and a teaspoon of Montreal seasoning. And I'm using a teaspoon of Slap Your Mama, and a teaspoon of Paprika, and a teaspoon of seasoned salt. So, and also I'm using 2 cubes of garlic, chopped up nice and good. As you see, I chopped up everything nice and good. So first of all, I am using this nice big pan. That way I'm using a big pan, so when I put the aluminum foil over it, everything be nice and spread out and everything. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna get started with these right here, put it in the pan. What I'm gonna do, I'm bring the camera a little bit closer so you can see what I'm doing and everything, and you wouldn't see my face for a little while, but Mr. Belle will be showing his face in the time when I take you step by step when I get ready to put it in the oven. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm just gonna put little onions in there and everything like this, so when I lay my chops, it'll be sitting right on top of these onions and everything, so the flavor could get in them while they're laying flat and everything. So I'm just gonna lay it in just like that. And I'm gonna just lay a little of these peppers in just like this. Lay it in like that. And get it nice and good like that. So everything just blend in nice and good. Just the way I want it. Put a little of these in there. Hope these come out nice and good. And you know, Mr. Belle like to take you step by step. Like I say, you can use any kind of ingredients you want to use. And I'm just gonna put a little garlic in there like that, sprinkle it so it'll be nice when I sit them chops on top of it. The last week I did some of this in the oven, and the kids enjoy it so good. They said, "Dad, did you make a video on that?" No, I didn't. You should make a video on that, Dad. It was delicious. And so I told them I'll make a video on it, and we're gonna have it this week. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna lay my chops in just like this. Lay these chops in like that on top, because I'm gonna put my seasoning on it and everything. And I want it to be nice and good. I'm gonna lay this one in this way. And these chops are so big and everything, so it take up this whole pan right here. Lay it like that, that look good. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna start putting the seasoning on it right quick, a little seasoning. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start with my little garlic powder right here. Just put it on this side just like that and just sprinkle all over like that. On all of them, just like that. And then I'm gonna just start putting my garlic powder on it. Spread it on just like that. And spread it nice and good. Then I'm gonna put a little accent on it, just like that. This accent is used to use back in the day. And this right here make your food is just so delicious and seasoned good. And now I'm gonna put a little of my Montreal season on it, which is it has a nice flavor to it too. And I buy most of my season from either Costco or Sam's Club and everything. And put that on like that. Now I'm gonna get my other little bowl and just start putting a little slap your mama on it. Slap your mama, that's some real nice good seasoning. Put it all over there like that. So everything be nice and good. And I'll put a little seasoning salt on it like that. And just sprinkle that all over. And I'm gonna do the backside the same way. Put a little paprika on it and everything. And I'm gonna just turn over the backside and put the backside the same way. Just like that. Now that looks so delicious. And I haven't put it in. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna just add a little bit of water to it, just an inch of water to kind of give it going before I put the foil paper over it and everything, but that looks good. Like I say, you can use any kind of ingredients you want. Looks so delicious. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna add a little bit of water to it, so to kind of give it a little juice to it so it don't stick to the pan. Just add a little bit so it go all the way around, just a little bit. I just eyeball that. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take this foil paper and I'm going to put it all around it, just like this. Put it, and you're going to tuck it real good, so you kind of keep most of that steam in there. And I'm going to punch some holes in with a fork. And I'm gonna just continue to go all the way around like this. Make it nice and good. And that way this is gonna come out so delicious and everything. We'll be looking at it together and see how good it's coming out. And I'm gonna take this fork right here and I'm gonna just give it a just a little punch, fruit punch. Get a little bit of that steam out. Smell up the whole house. Okay, just like that. I'm gonna leave it like that. And I'm gonna open up the oven. Okay, I have my oven set on for 350. And I'm gonna let it sit for about 40 minutes in here with the foil on and everything before we take a peep at it. You know, Mr. Belle like take you step by step. Before we take a peep at it, I'm gonna pull this tray out and everything. My oven been preheat already. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna take it and I'm gonna sit it in just like this. Sit it in. And what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna push this in a little bit like that. And I'm gonna let that cook for 40 minutes and we're gonna raise the foil up together and take a peep at it and see how it's coming out. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna take a peep at it, spend about 45 minutes and see how this is coming out and everything. And see if it's coming out the way we want it. We would like to see it and everything. I'm gonna sit it right here, top. Close this for a minute. I'm just gonna pull this out just a little bit. Put it like that. And I'm gonna just sit it down so you can get a nice good view. And I get a view of it. Gotta watch it because the steam gonna come out. I don't want to get burned. See how this is coming out and everything. As you see the steam is coming out, everything, and that's looking good. Looking nice and good. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just flip them over a little bit, because I'm gonna mix up some flour and put on it in a couple more minutes. Yeah, that's coming out real nice. I'm gonna just flip them just like that. Flip them like that. Oh yeah, that's good. Flip it just like that. I'm gonna add some flour to it and get them nice and brown. As you see, they looking nice and good. And some nice good ones and everything. Looking nice. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna set it back on for a few minutes, and I'm just gonna mix up some flour and water, make a nice little gravy on it, and let it get a little brown with the foil off. But meantime, I'm gonna put the foil back on it and put it back in the oven. Everything's coming out good, just the way Mr. Belle like it. So this right here gonna be your smothered pork chops in the oven. I'm gonna set this in like that. Let it cook for a couple more minutes. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna take 2 tablespoons of flour, and I'm gonna put it in this cup. Add a little more, and set that right there. Add it, put it in this cup. I'm gonna make a brown gravy and pour all over it and let it cook for a while. And I'm gonna pour about 1 cup, 2 cups of water in there. And I'm gonna just stir that up real good before I pour it in there. Make a nice thick gravy. Like that, just smash that up. Just stir that up nice and good. So I'm gonna pour this all over. Get all the lumps out. As you see, the lumps is out. So I'm gonna pour this all over. Mix that up nice, good. This right here gonna make a nice, good gravy. I don't need no seasoning in it because all the seasoning is on the meat already. So we're gonna open this up together. And I'm gonna take this foil off. And I'm gonna just sit it right here at the top. It's hot, the oven is hot. So I'm gonna close this oven. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this top off for a while. As you see, the steam is on it. And I'm gonna just pour this all over and set it back in. Just pour that all like that, all over. And I'm gonna just stir it up a little. Get it nice and good and seasoned. And everything, stir that up. And I'm gonna sit in the oven for a few minutes. So it can be nice and good. Set this to the side, and I'm gonna open this oven up. Pull that tray out, and I'm gonna sit it in. As you can see, it's nice and good, looking good. And I'm gonna put it in there and just let that get nice and brown. And close it. And this right here is your smothered pork chops in the oven. As you see, they came out nice and good. I will be tasting it when it cooled off, but this right here, it's not, looks good, smell good. I know it's gonna taste good. And if you're wondering how to subscribe, that's all you have to do. Ding! And you will subscribe to Mr. Belle Kitchen. If you like it, leave a comment in the box. And for all my first time viewers, Mr. Belle got a lot of videos out there. Mr. Belle doing a lot of videos. Thank you.